Welcome to Timeline. Hello there. This is me, Sandhya, your new host, and I'm sitting next to the head of IWARTS Nepal. We have Kathmandu Pink Careathon happening this year also. Please let's welcome our leader, let's say, for this event, Mr. Namraj Joshi. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Very
So,
well.
how's the preparation going?
Preparation is on. We're doing it despite all odds. It's still on a quiet basis.
You mentioned odd. Why do you want to call it odd? Because Nepal is at the dawn of beautiful start. It seems like that due to the result of election. Do you want to say anything about
Of
it?
course, I'm also very happy and optimistic that Nepal will go further high and things will improve. The stagnation that was set in all these years, things will be much, much better. Probably we are entering a new phase. So I'm confident. But at the same time, why I said at odds is, they have not only taken the mind space and also the media space. Right now, it's all about election, the results. So probably we are missing out a little, but then I'm confident because we have the Pink Tigresses here. They're all wanting the event. So I'm sure that they will all come there because we have been able to reach them.
I'll come to the election and your thoughts on the new political parties as well. But before then, let's dwell into this concept of Pink Careathon one more time. Since 2017, we know about this event. You have been bringing some international artists to Nepal and collecting Nepali females to be aware on, the fact that it's very important for us to think about the health. So, what do you want to say regarding the new tigress who want to come this year for Pink Careathon?
I still continue what I used to say all these years. Women give a lot of preference to the family. They do selflessly go around doing work for their family, caring for everybody. And in the bargain, I've always seen that they neglect themselves. So that is something that we need to keep telling the women on and off. Please take care of yourself. You need to give some time to yourself also. And then giving time means move a little. And again, they feel that, just moving in the house, cleaning the house, washing vessels or cooking, they're on their feet, that's not sufficient. They need to go out, they need to walk, they need to run if possible, they need to dance, do some physical activity at the end of the day and go around, because what happens is you develop like how men, when we go out, we bond over maybe a beer or a game of football or hockey, cricket. We do that, all right? Ladies also should be doing that. If they go to the gym in the morning, if they join a Zumba class in the morning, if they go to a yoga class in the morning, they meet friends, they meet new people. So it keeps them fresh. At the same time, it keeps them fit also. Another thing, please don't hide whatever symptoms you have. All of us tend to hide whenever something happens to us. There are reasons. Number one, we feel that, if something happens to me, what happens to the family next? Another thing that has ingrained in our system is, it will be okay. This will go. No, it doesn't. And when we started, the first thing that we wanted to do is, and why I got involved in this whole awareness campaign, is breast cancer awareness. So that was something that was rampant in women at that time, and they didn't know it. Then now there was an awareness that, yes, you need to go and do your checkup, because imagine getting to know at the 4th stage. It's pretty bad. So that is one awareness, and that again happens because you don't move around. You see, whenever you do any physical activity, you feel good. And that carries on for the rest of the activities during the day. So once a woman in the house is happy and feeling good, definitely all of us around are also happy. We reflect in what they emit at the end of the day. So, and we are continuing with this awareness.
Yeah, totally. I agree. When we talk about awareness regarding health, we want a health person speaking rather than a person from hospitality. I wonder what keeps you, disturbed and thinking about women health out of nowhere, or there was some good reason behind this?
See, the first thing comes out of respecting and caring for a woman. And that respect comes in from basically your bringing. Okay, if you respect your mother, you love your sister, and then your girlfriend comes and she becomes your wife. So it's all about women at the end of it. And somebody who respects women needs to feel good about them, respect them, and be protective about them. As far as why I'm into it, I've seen a lot. And I've seen in the family, I've seen in my friend circle, I've seen women suffering quietly. I've seen women being basically ignored. And at the end of the day, what happens if they mentally feel low? Then that's the first symptom. When somebody feels low, what do? You stop taking care of yourself. And when you stop taking care of yourself, the toll is on the body. And this is something that I wanted everybody to come out of. So I started basically from my home. And that has continued. And I am a strong votary, basically, an advocate of women being active physically. And that is why I love women into sports. So it necessarily does not mean, yes, a doctor could be an expertise. But then what matters is how you feel about it. If you feel strongly about it, yes, little bit that I can do is at least give them a platform or try to, inculcate some sporting habit in them. And that's what I've been doing because I've been a sportsman myself. I still love sports. And I would love everybody to have a sporting culture. So that's the reason I got into it.
Well said. It's not only the doctor whom people might want to listen someday in a year, if they can get a break and have fun dancing, running, along with the prize you get along, right? For our women, Tigress to be precise, right? On 14 March this year, they can be winner also. Do you want to share about the length of this distance of the running they can make?
More than the distance, I just want to tell something which, of course, you are aware. Everybody around feels that this is just a marathon. Now, a marathon is 42 plus kilometers. Okay. So we are not doing a marathon, but yes, it is a half marathon. We do 21 kilometers. Then we come down to 10. We have 5 and we have 3. So these are the distances that we have. But the idea is not to just come and run. The idea is to come there and have a bond. It's just getting together, having some fun, because it's not about running. You can even walk 3 and 5 kilometers. Okay. And once when you come there, you realize the environment that is there is so inspiring. You have been there. So people basically do not, and I really want to tell them, it's not only about coming and just running. The minute you enter into the arena, you find everybody there, okay, ladies.
Very vibrant.
Okay. And the environment is there, the vibes are lovely. And then after we go through the motion of everybody getting ready and of course the national anthem, the next thing is the Zumba. So imagine doing a warm-up of Zumba for 15 minutes. And that's not what we give them. After they come back, it's all about letting your hair loose there. So that's the end. So people, it's not only about running. Just come and feel the environment. It doesn't cost much.
Exactly.
Till you don't come there, you will not know what it is. All those who have come there, they do not want to miss it. That's the beauty of Pink Careathon. So we are having prizes. Of course, I would like to invite the serious runners also to try the 21 and 10 kilometers, because we have cash prizes. In 21 kilometers, we have 51,000 rupees for the first, 31 for the second, 21 for the third. Even 10 kilometers will invite prizes first, second, third. That's 31,000, 21,000 and 11,000. For the ones who make it initially in the 3 and 5 kilometers, they also have prizes, not cash though. We have the first 10 winners of both 3 and 5 kilometers getting special prizes. They'll get lovely gift hampers.
Indeed.
So that's the whole idea. And then there are a lot of prizes there for even the other pink tigresses. Who knows, you could get a prize for being the youngest, the oldest, the best looking, the most energetic. So that's the environment.
So there are many surprises coming along your way. So you have to visit the spot 14th March. So I witnessed, the vibe of those women, their age varies from anything to 8 years to almost 70 years. Last year, I remember we had someone who was late 60s or something, right?
Yeah, almost 69, 69 was senior most.
So that's the vibe you want to catch every time. But do you think it's easy for you? Because 51,000 rupees and then other prizes to arrange, it's quite a work.
That's okay. See, the thing is that once you decide that you have to do it, you have to do it. And if you're dependent on external factors, then there is a cause for worry, because nobody just shells money out of their pockets. It's very difficult, okay? So once we have decided, now when we say we, it's a lot of people involved with me, and of course, I am there right in the front. When I've decided that yes, come what may, we need to do this. So the only thing that I am dependent on other people is the women. Because I do everything, I'm willing to spend money from my pocket, because God will give me from other sources, okay? But despite doing all that, what happens if the women don't come? So at the end of the day, it feels good that I'm totally dependent on women. They decide whether they want to come or no, and whether they want to make this event a success. And that's been happening over the years. So it's only because of women that it happens. And I'm doing it for them. At the end of the day, if you go home happy with a smiling face and you feel that, yes, my Saturday morning was wonderful, my day is done. Everybody in Kathmandu looks forward to going on a Saturday, some picnic, some outing. So imagine they leave that and they come for this. And then really need to give them something which they can relish for the rest of the year till we come back again. And we have been successful in doing that.
Okay. You've been targeting this event for International Women's Day. Do you think it's late because it's 14th, right? So 8th is March. So do you want to do every year on 8th? Or like you just passing it to any day, especially you want to keep it on Saturday?
No. Doing it on the Saturday is the most ideal thing that I've been advised to do it in Kathmandu because people have a holiday on that day. But I need to tell you this, that when I started in 2017, I didn't target the International Women's Day because every lady has something or the other to do, especially the working women or school or college going. They have their own functions. And that usually happens in the morning. So I won't have many takers. But what I did was, I did my first event on Mahashivratri day. And people said, you're doing the wrong thing. I said, no, two things. Number one, my belief in Lord Shiva. And for all of us, there's nothing bigger than Pashupatinath here, okay? For believers and non-believers both, all right? And people said, you're risking everybody in Kathmandu, including big advertising magnates, I should say, the media people. And believe you me, Rangashala, that's Dashrath Rangashala, was packed. There was traffic jam outside. So even if 1,000 ladies come somewhere, oh, that's big crowd. And then finally Lord Shiva blessed me. So I don't target 8th. But yes, it's around that time, depending on the venue. If I get a venue and then I need to get a green signal from the people who are involved with me here, saying, Namraj, is the right time to do. So I listen to them. And that's how. So it's always around the 8th of March.
So I want to draw a realistic line of plan that you have been making. In 2017, I am not sure digital media was that full in place where people used to do promotion on. By what medium you cater so many viewers and got people into your event?
The first time when I did it, Nepal was not such a happening place at that time, especially Kathmandu also. There were instances of many events being cancelled. Things were not happening as well as they're happening today. Today, it's really happening. Today, you have artists coming in for, private parties also. You have all the stars. At that time, there was nobody. So I had franchised PinkcareAthon at that time from Milind Soman. So I brought in Milind Soman for the first time for this.
Okay.
So that was one attraction, although, many people didn't know about him though. Because as you said, digital media wasn't, the social media wasn't that spread at that time. So now, of course, everybody knows him much more than what they did during the first launch of PinkcareAthon because he's working in serials. And so that's the beauty that's happened today. But at that time also, Facebook was there. So I basically could target a lot of people because of Facebook. We have a page on Facebook and that has got a moderate following of 20,000 people. So even if from 20,000, if I get 1,000, I'm very happy. So that's how. So that was my landing page. So today also, you won't believe it, we still get a lot of messages. Most of the communication happening through our Facebook page. We are onto Insta. Then there are people helping us. There are registration centers online and offline. But yes, social media does help. So even if you just announce on social media that yes, we are doing it on this day, the trust is there. People know that this is going to happen. Earlier, there used to be a question mark because there were so many cancelled events. So we are past that
phase.
Totally off it. So people say, bhai halcha, it's like that in Kathmandu. So God has been kind.
Would you like to share the number of people visited your first event, and how it has been growing, or like you would see some kind of deduction also?
The first event, because it was something nice, a lot of people involved. I was also very generous in a lot of things. So I knew I'm going to lose a lot of money. So there were people who were called. There were actual registrations also, because that time registrations were very, very difficult because I did it through they were all physical registration.
Physical registration.
Of course, still physical registration gets me 80% of our registrations.
Still now?
80%, yes. Online is still to catch up. Online is probably caught up with a few, concerts and the NPL, but online has to still catch up with marathon. And
So especially it's a women-oriented program, especially women are not so pro into handling all these gadgets. Probably it is because of that we still need to have physical registration.
No, and then moreover, what is happening is people still need to know what Pink Careathon is. That has still not gone to people. They're gradually getting it. That feeling of just coming there, having good time with the people, being involved in something nice is slowly creeping in. Otherwise, where you don't see the level of attendance at marathons here. Where do you see a marathon? If you compare the Mumbai marathon, you have even a common man coming there. This year, the attendance was 60,000 plus. I think they crossed 68,000. So everybody comes in, not necessarily that it's a runner. They feel a part of it. So that bonding has to still come into Kathmandu. No, I don't belong to a particular, I may not like somebody, but I need to go there because it's a nice thing where I interact. So if the day that feeling comes in, you'll have a lot of people coming in.
Exactly.
And tell me something, what are we taking? Whatever we take, we give much more than that. Now, if you're paying registration of 750, we are giving a t-shirt, we're giving you snacks, we are giving a finisher's medal.
Yeah. Food
Juice,
pouch also.
Right? Juice, and this year we...
Certificates.
Imagine. 750 is nothing.
Yeah.
But still people feel that... they still don't know that we are not charging them for the t-shirt. So that has to go, and it will take time. See, everything takes time, and things are changing in Nepal. So probably when Pink Careathon will find its place here.
Okay, how do you want to cover those people who came in the previous Pink Careathon? This year also, they might like to join, of course, because all of them were enjoying thoroughly. So I was participating 2 years back, and last year onwards, I'm a part of your team also, right? So I have been enjoying it thoroughly. So even when I am busy, I had other events, I do come, I make sure that I'll go dance there, and then see the vibes and get back to other events. That's what I do. So how do you want to, bring others, those who were in the past?
The ones in the past are still following us. They are part of the Facebook page. They still look forward to it. And then, like how you are with us, and you leave everything, and there are a lot of, and that is why I say, it's the ladies because of whom this has been possible. They all want to be a part of it. So we reach them. They know exactly because they look forward to Pink Careathon happening. So instead of us chasing, they are the ones, kaile huncha. So they know about it. But there are some people probably, yes, when a wedding comes in the house, or there are exams, or they have something else. Like for example, if I had to do the Pink Careathon before elections, I would have had it. Everybody had moved out. Even somebody, if your voter's name is not in Kathmandu, and if it is, say, in Dhading or even in Dhulikhel, they would have not come for my event, right? So that was the thing. It wasn't a miscalculation on our part, but I didn't want to go beyond 14th also. I could have done on the 21st. Then I realized that 21st there's another event running. I didn't want to clash with them. I could have done it because last year also, not unknowingly, we had to clash with somebody.
Yeah.
So I do not want that happening. So when I saw that 21st somebody was doing it, I said, let's risk it. We'll do it in between. But people will come. The ones who enjoyed will come. And the ones who don't enjoy, I always tell them, give us the feedback. We'll try to make it conducive and maybe to your liking.
Exactly.
We are open to suggestions.
Exactly. We are also collecting your reviews. We have our pages also. Do follow us on the page. So now let's talk about you in person, right? So you've been into hospitality business for more than 30 years now?
Yeah, I started working in 1987. I started my first job while I was in college, and I started my job as an assistant steward with Hotel Oberoi's at that time. So I learned from the best in the beginning, although being even a steward gets world-class training there. So basically it's the manners, the courtesy that comes in from Oberoi's.
I think you're a beautiful example of a migrant worker from Nepal going to India, settling there for some time, coming back to Nepal, seeing some prospective place for the investment, and doing one leisure kind of activities through leisure port. You've done a lot.
Silently, yes. I have tried to do whatever I can, but I just want to correct you that it was my father who went there first.
Okay.
He was with the Indian Army Kumar Regiment, and then once he finished his service, he came to Mumbai like all the people from Sudur Paschim. Some people go to Delhi. He landed up in Mumbai because there were some people, and he was lucky he got a job in Air India, the airline company. So later on, at the age of 4, he took us down because he was missing his family. So that's when we landed in Mumbai. So since the age of 4, I'm in Mumbai. But then yes, it's not easy, but it is a sense of fulfillment. And I have been able to live there, a good life and enjoy my life. And then at the same time, the heart has always kept beating.
For Nepal.
Yes, absolutely. That gives me a great thrill.
What about your hometown?
My hometown, I keep going there every Dashera. Dasai is there for me. I need to visit my Ishtadev, Kuldevta. I have to do that. How can you cut? That is it's the umbilical or the biblical cord. That can't be cut. No, it cannot be
Unseen.
cut. Anybody can try that. Even the Maoists during the insurgency could not stop me from going there.
You going back and forth?
When I went there, and there were people, because I've been very upfront as far as my views are concerned. I am a less opinionated now. I used to be very aggressive and opinionated earlier during the Maoist insurgency.
Then you were young, probably.
I'm not old now.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
that goes without saying.
Maybe a little, a little calm now. But then that was the need of the hour at that time. It was very, very upsetting. So at that time, I was told that you are doing this because you can say so much against us. Because, and I was feeling for the ladies at that time also. Imagine, every young man was in. The older generation was there working. The women were here. Now even the boys. So imagine the mothers and the wives. They had left their young wives back home.
So that tradition is still there.
That was hitting me hard. So when I spoke against it, I was warned by a few. You have these
relatives. Or
no, the party people there.
Oh, okay.
Because they were there in India. They were all there in India, and everybody was trying to find a place in politics at that time. And then they said, we'll cut your hand, we'll do this, we'll do that. But believe you me, why would they do it to me? Because then when I spoke to somebody here who was a commander, I said, you come here, nobody will touch you. So, nobody was bad at that time. It's just these people, the opportunists, who create problem for you. Nothing. I went to my village even then, and I continue going. And I will continue going. Even if somebody bars me, I will still go there, because that's mine. Nobody can stop me. And this is one thing that I liked about certain people saying this time, that even though you have an Indian passport, or you could have a British passport, but if you are from this place, you need to be given your space. And why not? Nobody can deny me. So that I'm not speaking for politics, but I'm speaking for those hundreds of people or thousands of people who are like me. I have not cut off my ties, but there are a lot of people that Chane do yaar, who wants to go. It's like that. So now I think things will change.
Seems like you're not that political person, politically active person. However, I want to ask this question, since you're from Sudur Paschim, you're doing event here in Nepal, at Kathmandu, so it's a centralized kind of activities you're doing. Probably in a long run, you might want to take the franchise of this kind of event to your hometown as well.
This is something that probably it was easier doing in Kathmandu, I should say, and easier doing it in terms of people coming out. They were takers for this. Sudur Paschim, or even Kanchanpur for that matter, where I have been talking to people, they don't have that idea. Probably when they see what's happening, yes, I would like to do it there, but then Kathmandu is much easier than those places. Their funding is a problem. People coming around, and like the way y'all are doing it, it's not going to be so easy. And then there's a little, a negative thing going on, where if somebody comes to do something, you have 90% of the people who would ensure that you don't do it. That happened to me in Kathmandu also. But then it doesn't just bother, because at the end of the 10% people who are with you matters. And those 90 people just keep watching. It's not easy, but yes, I would like. And as far as you said about me not being political, yes, I'm not into active politics. I am not aligned to any party out here. I may have my likes and dislikes about certain
But then
people.
again, I would like to know about your political sentiments and some inclination. But then, as of now, we're taking a short break. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back. You're still watching Timeline. I'm Sandhya and I'm sitting to Mr. Namraj Joshi. And before we had a break, he was talking about his political sentiments. So can you quickly, take us a tour to your concept of politics of Nepal at the moment? As you can see that we have a new power being oppressed. It's like overwhelming response from the ballot box we're receiving.
It has really made me also feel very happy. Because I'm also very optimistic about what Balin could do. I was asked, I think last year by somebody, what do you think about him? And do people in India know him? At that time, no, people in India didn't know about him. And today the whole world knows about him. So knowing somebody and being popular is a different thing altogether. Anybody could be popular, but this man is popular for the right reasons, for his sentiments, for the work that is done in Kathmandu. So that is something that had impressed me, and I always wanted every politician to be like him. Although he was not a politician, he was not a politician as politician. No,
So
yes,
that kind of politician we used to know
yes,
back then.
he's more of a rebel, and he feels for the country.
Actually, we had revolutionary, visionary politician up front, even during 1990s, during First People moment, and we saw some kind of changes, but it was not development as such our public wanted, right? So are you very hopeful for the development we are seeking for with Balin Shah?
I'm very hopeful about Balin Shah. I'm hopeful. This is what my heart says. And if you're talking about, rebels earlier, yes, fine, rebels, we've had more of politicians. They all wanted, because if somebody says power through the barrel of a gun and comes to power, and they still continue playing with guns, that doesn't help. Fine, after you get power, then you need to do something. So, for me, this person has come in openly. He's changed Kathmandu. And it's not social media campaign. I have heard my Indian friends and my own house also talking about how Kathmandu has changed. So if somebody wants to change, they can at the end of the day. Because if you have power, you can do anything. It depends on what you do. When people had power earlier, they did not utilize it for nation building. Here at least we have somebody who thinks out of the box. A simple thing, when I came to Kathmandu, I didn't have a venue. There are no venues in Kathmandu for events. Rangashala was the only place, not easy to get. Then somebody took me to this Sano Gaucharan.
Yeah.
Just here, it was in a bad mess. And imagine after a few years after COVID, I get to hear that the mayor of Kathmandu is turning it into a mini stadium. This is what we need. And that is the confidence that I have in this person. Well, we are all used to disappointments in Nepal. So even if something doesn't happen the way we wanted, fine, another person has gone down the drain. It would be like that. But no, with this man, there are expectations. It's not going to be easy, because at the end of the day, he had to deal with very few people here. Imagine at the national level, and it's beyond the borders that he would have to deal with.
Exactly.
So, and I'm confident. Yes, I'm confident that his team and the people who have been elected, because they better do it. Otherwise, if they don't do it, imagine their fate after 10 years would be the same what the others have suffered today. It's simple.
Okay.
They'll get paid back by the people of this country, because today we have it's more of an aspirational generation that is there. They have seen their fathers suffer, they have seen their grandfathers suffer. You can't be continuing suffering all your lives.
Exactly.
And they're educated, they want good things happening. It's just that the energy of these Gen Z has to be basically regularized and channelized in the right way. And he's doing it.
Yes, we have to penetrate the problems in order to bring out the solution, right?
Absolutely.
So I want to get back to Pink Careathon one more time. So you might have also issues this year finding the good location. You have done last year on the Jalakil ground this year also. Is it your favorite spot, or like it's easy now for you to get the spot?
Last year when we did at Javlakil, people liked it. And I also loved that place. It was quiet and different. We had issues like, we can't play the music loud because the zoo is on just adjoining. Then we didn't exceed our sound systems also. This time also, yes, we were lucky that the president from that club agreed and there was no booking. We got the ground again. So it's been a nice place. So hopefully we'll continue doing that. Otherwise, yes, Kathmandu needs to have a lot of spaces for events. It's a lovely place for events. Things will happen. Things will happen now.
So do you want to share the routes also from where they have to run?
Basically, the 3-kilometer route goes towards the ring road. I will be sharing the route on our page and also on our website, that is www.PinkcareAthon.com. That will be there. And at the entrance also we'll make big standees or posters, huge posters of the route. The route for 3 kilometers, you go up to 1.5 kilometers and you turn back. Same thing we follow for, the route will be same for the 5 kilometers also. They go up to 2.5 and they turn back. Even for 10 kilometers, they go on the same route, but they go a further 2.5, they go up to 5 kilometers, 5.5 kilometers and probably turn back. For the 21 kilometers, we go right up to Godavari. So that is approximately around 10 kilometers and then you come back. So that's how we'll do. The routes will be given. So it's easily around, you just step onto the ring road and you go up to Godavari and come back. Now for the benefit of all those who are running, we will be having volunteers on the way. We would be having our water counters on the way. So there would be people who would be guiding them that this is the way, and the volunteers were moving on, they would be moving on motorcycles also. So they all know exactly where you go and you come back.
How many volunteers are involved
Oh,
this year?
last year we had, for route we had over 50. More than 50. Then on ground we have around 15 to 20 boys and then a few girls at the food counters, snack counters. That's how we have.
So how many people you're expecting this year to join your event?
There's no limit to expectations.
But then again...
I would be happy, basically, believe you me, I would be happy with even a modest crowd of 1,000 people. Because they are the captive women that we have in Kathmandu today who look forward to, but we still get more than that. I am expecting, despite all the odds, as I say, elections, people not here, weddings are just over, so I still expect around 1,500 to 2,000 people. But
Good luck with that.
I am a very satisfied person. Even if 100 ladies come there and if they are happy, at the end of the day I'm happy because there's nothing to prove to anybody. Those 100 ladies, when they go back, every morning they should be going for a walk or probably joining some Zumba or some yoga class or a gym or go for a swim. Swimming is not very easy in Kathmandu because of the weather and there are no temperature controlled pools. But then they should be doing that. That's my aim actually. It's not that, having a big crowd and then people not being happy. So they should be satisfied as much as I am satisfied. That's the whole idea.
So at what time you want them to come?
The earlier they come, the better it is for us. If they come at 6, it's much better because if they come in at 6, they are inside, they are settled. And then by 6:15 we can start our proceedings. And by 6:30 we can flag off the races. Besides that, I would also request everybody. There is a tendency, not only here, there's a tendency in the subcontinent. People wait for the last hour
Exactly.
to register. What they don't understand is, for us it gets difficult managing because we need to have t-shirts and then they're not happy when we cannot give them the size of their t-shirts.
Exactly.
We can't guess, and at the same time I think our finances also doesn't permit us to make t-shirts and just keep t-shirts because t-shirts cost.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's the only thing we request. We were supposed to close our registration on the 7th, but today is International Women's Day. We have kept it open. We would leave it open for another 1 day more, probably our offline registration. But after that, we will need to close it. So please register
as
yourself.
soon as possible.
You would be helping not only yourself, but you would be helping us also. That's the whole idea.
In order to manage it well and in order to give them their size t-shirt.
Last year,
that
I
matters.
felt bad, Sandhya ji. I had to say no to a lot of people. People came to our offline registration center at Civil Mall and they were literally asking us, How can we do that? It's not possible. So we had to say, sorry, don't want that thing happening. As I told you, even if there are 100 people registered,
beforehand,
yes,
it can be
helps us.
doable, right?
Absolutely.
So time and ties was for none. So if you come on time, you'll get the size of your T-shirt, and if you get everything that we have really promised within 750, right?
Yes, 750 is general. Then for students below 21, we have said 600. For cancer survivors, we have said 500. And then this time we are having it open for males also, provided they are accompanied by a female. And that female could be any relative of theirs, mother, sister, daughter, friend. So that is 1500 rupees for 2 people. But it is necessary for the male to be accompanied by a female, because at the end of the day, the male will not get an entry without the female.
And what about the T-shirt?
They would get a white. Last year we were not able to give them. Last year we did invite a few people. We did let in a few males with their partners. This year we didn't give them anything. This year we will provide them T-shirts. We will provide them snacks also. And they will not have to wear "I'm a pink sister." They will have white T-shirts themselves.
So you don't have to worry about that.
I'm a pink
but then again,
tigress,
I think we have
changed
to dismantle this concept of people, like pink is for a female and this color is for male. So you don't want to do that.
Pink is traditionally for, this is not something that we have instilled. This has been traditional, where pink is for females and blue is for men. So let pink remain there. But I have no qualms about wearing a pink T-shirt. I wear pink when I want to.
Okay, this year, most likely you'll be wearing.
I don't mind. I don't mind. But then see, I can wear pink, the others may not want to wear pink. Because, like, I go around asking for a pink T-shirt for gents, and people they look at me and they say, pink? Pink is a lady's color. So it's ingrained in people. But I love wearing pink. But let pink remain with the ladies. That it suits them better. It looks nice on them also. Yes.
So, but then again,
nobody stops them from wearing other colors.
yeah, you can wear any, but let's not character.
And then the pink ribbon, the one for breast cancer, was also pink. That's how it all started. That's also pink.
Well said. So, in regards to the any mishap that can happen on the ground, like what have you prepared for that?
So far, we have not had any such incidents, whether on the ground or whether during the running on the track. But yes, we have doctors there. We have an ambulance also stationed. So we are ready for any untoward incident, if in case it happens.
So who are the partners that you might like to mention in this conversation?
This time we have some lady-oriented brands, so that's very nice. We have Padilux.
I'd like to appreciate this concept of confidence partner Padilux this year.
I always wanted them, but then I didn't get them. What do I do? This time, luckily for me, we have a marketing partner, Chanakya Ad and Marketing Private Limited. So after talking to them, he's been managed. Mr. Sujan Karki has managed to get us a few, women-oriented products like Padilux is there, then Giggle and Grow is there. That's another nice product that we have. I would also say that even the Bhansagar rice that we have, it's, of course, men also cook, but that's also basically a lady. The kitchen, I feel kitchen is always a lady's fiefdom. So that also is there. And we are still looking to a few more products, and maybe today or tomorrow, that we'll have as far as women are concerned. And then there are other products which are in the piping. So maybe we'll be able to show them when it comes on the backdrop there. So
we get to see a couple of brands and backdrops, My question is, how do you manage it? You come almost once in a year, or you also come time to time in Nepal in order to bring some, tourists here from India. They go up Mansarovar, I think, right? So how do you manage to bring out these kind of brands, extending network takes time, effort.
It's not easy, but then somebody or the other has always been helpful to us, and it's nice. It's not easy. I mean, brands still don't want to spend on this. Whereas what I feel is it's a lovely platform for them, where they have 1,500 to 2,000 ladies captive there. They could do anything, but then probably someday, we're still there, someday they'll realize. And as you see, the whole mindset in the country is changing. So probably there will be people who understand this concept better. Things will change. I've been lucky. People have supported us. It's just that, yes, people do not want to, put money into it. But then there is somebody or the other who always supports us from the beginning. And any shortfalls, we are pledged to, cover up for it. That's okay.
Will be taken care of.
Yes, of course. The event has never been cancelled or rescheduled up to now. God has been very kind.
Weren't you concerned regarding election? Anything could happen. So were you panicking at the beginning? Where do I do this event? When do I do this event?
If I would have panicked, I don't think I would have ever done this event in Kathmandu. I leave it to Lord Pashupatinath. Believe you me, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. What do? Acceptance for me is the biggest strength. Accept and move ahead. You're not doing anything wrong. See, there are external forces that you cannot help. Tomorrow, if I'm doing anything, like I came for my Kailash tour in July. I was supposed to go on the 5th of July to Kerung, Raswagadi border. On the 4th, the bridge broke. What do? Fine. Then you find solutions. I went via Simikot, Humla. That's how we do. Came back again in September for the next tour. The Gen Z revolution happened. I was stranded in a Kathmandu hotel along with my yatris for 7 days. But that's it. After 7 days, we moved out. So leave it. Find solutions and move in. As far as Pink Careathon is concerned, it hasn't happened up to now. People have been very kind. Everything has happened well. And will continue back because it's not only mine. Pink Careathon, it's the ladies. So imagine the blessings and the good vibes that are around. Yes.
Okay. So you've been doing this kind of event since 2017. In between, yes, you had some hassle doing it, during Corona time. But then again, you continued, right? So how do you want it to get smoothly transmitted to other generation? Because alone you might not be able to handle, right? Yes, you are young. You can do a lot of things. But then again, having someone at your backup, as a backup might help. What do you say?
There are people, they are not visible. But of course, there are people here who are working. But yes, if you talk about an organization level, I would love somebody. It's happening slowly. See, initially, Milind Soman used to come. Then people said, they had enough of him. 2 years, 3 years, they said. And then a lot of advisors came in, why don't you make it totally? It should be a domestic, Nepali touch and all that. So, fine. Again, when we restarted in 2024, I had to bring in another, celebrity from there. And then I took a decision, not me alone, spoke to a few people. Let's try once without
celebrities.
Any celebrities for that matter. And believe you me, I was always of the opinion, I think people should support this event because it's for them, But I can't force people to endorse this, and especially the celebrities of Nepal, especially the ladies. They all have their own. See, it's a profession at the end of the day, so can't force them. But then we decided, let's try it out without celebrities, because for me, every woman coming there is a celebrity. That's my firm opinion. And last year you saw that.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to...
Celebrities, they came all by themselves, I believe.
They registered and they came.
Yeah, on their own.
And I was surprised because I was so engrossed with the arrangements there. Later on, I got to know people, she had come, I said, I don't know, I'm sorry. We could have at least acknowledged them. And you're so engrossed, you have so many things to do at that time, you forget these small things. But for me, again...
Finding people, popular people in the crowd is something we always cherish in our heart.
Of course we do.
They have just come for themselves and they enjoyed, had a good, I hope, impression.
That's what I like. But somebody... See, for us, if we had money, if we had brands, we could have easily, taken some of these professional people, professional celebrities, paid them for endorsements. It's not possible. So then we have to have, our... plan B at the back end. So that's how we are doing. Who wouldn't love to have, celebrated people actually? Everybody wants to have. But then we're happy with the happy faces that we have. So instead of 1 or 2, we have thousands coming there.
I agree with you.
And today, mind you, every second person is a celebrity because social media has made a celebrity out of anybody and everybody.
Yeah, it can be anyone now, right? Yes, I agree with that. The same goes with the influencers,
Absolutely.
So whatever you say can be, can inspire anyone. And you can be influenced overnight.
Absolutely.
And we're seeing that trend. I want to come to the point where you are this time bringing indie singer, right? I think you want to also talk about it.
I wouldn't say much about him.
Because the singer
I'll tell you.
has quite a name in India, I believe, because he's been working with Sony Music, right? He's got some endorsement over there too.
He's basically a songwriter. He's done his graduation in filmmaking. He composes music, he sings music. He started off as a cover singer, and he's got his favorites. He loves singers. John Mayer is one of them. And that's how he started. And gradually he started composing his own songs, originals. YouTube was the medium. And suddenly he realized that there were takers, because he's somebody who's stuck to indie music. He's very clear, I want to do indie music. That's a different genre altogether. He doesn't want to shift. And out of the blue, realized that some of his songs were really lapped up by people, because this indie scene is a different community altogether, okay? And they enjoy their music, they have their fan following. And suddenly he realized that one of his songs had crossed 1 million. He's cool about it. And now the latest is that he has signed a 5-song deal with Tiger Baby. That's run by the acclaimed Zoya Akhtar. I don't know whether I'm supposed to say it, but I'm saying it. And so that's a good platform for him now.
With a certain sense of pride, I can see on your face you're blushing also while mentioning it.
You know why?
So I think we want to take the name of the singer.
No, I'll tell you. You have expectations, okay? And at the same time, who doesn't want somebody to do well, and especially if somebody in your family? And you cannot force somebody to do something. Everybody has their own calling. And then you have a little apprehensions about whether this would work, whether you always have it for your, and especially if they are children. But you need to allow people to follow their passion. And that's what we did. And today, his name is Namraj Joshi. And at least we'll get to hear, he is being managed by somebody, but he has made an exception for us. I asked him whether, I need to pay you. For Pink Careathon, he will not do it, because he was here in 2018 for the second edition. He just finished his 12th round exam. And he was like basically a gate man for Milind Soman. So he was standing there, and people had to cross him, and he was leaving one person, because Milind has this thing of taking a selfie, do push-ups and all that. And he was like his personal bodyguard at that time. Imagine he's be attending Pink Careathon now.
As a singer.
Yes, let's see, because the first song of his album is in collaboration with writers from here who are into indie songs.
So Nepali writers.
Phosphenes, yes. So they have written the first song of the album together. So he's just shot the album, he's just finished it in Mumbai, and now he's coming to do a little promotion. He wanted to meet them also. And upon my request, I said, see, the thing is, if you want to do it, you do it. I can't force him now. I didn't force him earlier, because it's profession at the end of the day. I don't force anybody. I said, no, Dad, I'll come. I said, great. Looking forward to seeing him. At least if he sings 2 or 3 songs, they'll be Hindi, of course, but he'll sing and he'll soak in the environment and go back, because he loves Kathmandu. And he is very happy with the fact that, somebody from his fraternity, from the music fraternity, is poised to become the Prime Minister of Nepal. So that's a great feeling that he is having too. He's been following him from India.
That's true. Exactly. You have connected the...
And he too wears... He's not following Balen though, but he also loves wearing dark glasses, and he loves wearing suits.
Okay, he has legacy
He
from
has
Nepal.
a signature. He has a signature that's his signature, in fact, that he's followed all this time. Anywhere you see him in a suit. Nighttime also he wears dark glasses.
Being truly Nepali singer fan and singers fan in general, I would like to request you to make him prepared to sing a couple of line in Nepali also.
I would, but then you know what? I cannot force him. I've never done that. He's very clear he will not sing a cover now. Maybe that's his professional position, or maybe his people are managing him. I've finished my cover part. I'm not going to sing any cover.
So did he used to cover Nepali songs as well?
He sang, his first Nepali song was, I think, who's the singer? Mantra.
Okay.
Bistare, Bistare.
Oh, good.
He sang that song. The singer's name is Chetri.
I forgot. the
Yeah,
name.
he sang that song. So that was the first song that he covered. So he's been following. Well, his pronunciation is as good as mine, so you can imagine. But then his love for Nepal can't be taken away from him. You can't do that. Nobody can do it.
So this is going to be the extra part of the Pink Careathon.
Yeah, he's going to sing. He's going to sing 3 songs.
Okay. So back to back on the stage, we'll have Zumba, right? So would you like to mention?
We'll have, initially we'll have Zumba for warm-up. Then people come in, let them take snacks, sit down because they need to relax, have water and all that. Once we have the total crowd back again, then we would be having Zumba back because that's the time they enjoy Zumba more. Initially it's warm-up and then they go. So Zumba will continue, and this time we're having a Zumba challenge also where we'll be giving the stage to the best dancers. So probably 5 is what they have decided, but I would like to have 10 dancers who would get an opportunity to perform a number on that. We would be having that. And then we'll have Janish performing 3 songs. There are still feelers that we've got from certain people here who want to sing. Let's see. Last year we had the good fortune of having Mr. Dheeraj Rai singing for us, so it was nice. This year we may have somebody, but then music and fun is going to be a major component of the whole Pink Careathon.
Exactly.
I want them to go and talk. I want them to go and put it on social media and wait for the event next year. People keep sending me messages, Abo kaile huncha, kaile huncha. It's like that. So that's the feeling.
What do you think about you're having a good number of people, managing them? It takes a good amount of time also, right? So who do you plan with when it comes to managing people?
People as in?
As in like your team, you have a couple of people and you're expecting
there are,
good amount of numbers.
There are a lot of people. Since you brought it up, we were only talking about those who are sponsoring us. We spoke about Paddleluxe, we spoke about Bansagar, we spoke about Giggle and Grow. We also have IWART, that's the organization that you belong to, the International Association of Women in Radio and Television. So the Nepal chapter has been very, very helpful. So nobody really knows what they do. So they are a big asset to me. Then I have a lot of other people, like I have Genex, Shobha Gurung, who does her part. Then Utsa Nepal, Mandira has been associated with us for a very long time. So, and then there are some people who really nobody knows, who just want to do something for it. So I really don't, need a team or, people walking with me. Each one is doing their bit from their place. That's how everything comes up at the event. So it's, how could I do it without anybody? Tell me. The day I think about the event, I call up y'all and I say, how is it happening? So everybody is doing everything for me. I mean, people go out of their way to even ensure that the t-shirts are distributed properly. So it's not a one-man show at the end of the day. Yes, I need to come and stay here because if I'm here, even if I'm staying in a room, I can still manage things. I know what's happening around. If I cannot do that from Mumbai. So that's the reason I come here and stay for a month.
So, I asked this question. It is because people must be wondering, especially when it comes to organizing an event, we get to hear this complaint many times, So we Nepali, we don't know how to manage event properly. So because sometimes we lack, people in some corner, somewhere people are falling off and, things happen. So I wanted to know, because for a few days you come here and you get it managed, more than 1,000 people you're managing all at once. So it takes quite a skill, I believe.
Actually, managing 1,000 people is not an issue at all because they manage themselves. Those tigresses who come there, they are on their own. But yes, a lot of things. I mean, it's not so easy. And you know what it is? There are 2 things that work towards it. Number 1, I've decided that I will do it. I want to do it. I enjoy doing it. Not to prove to anybody. I just enjoy doing it. So when I have that feeling, I know it's going to happen. And when I start moving, I have a lot of help around, left and right. So everybody gets in. And then over the years, they've realized why this man is doing. There are no hidden agendas here. Just doing it because I feel strongly about it. And then the people who are around me support me. And things happen. See, everybody has mishaps. There are, unnis beasts, as they say. It happens. But then we need to cover it up. Nothing is perfect. But the end result should be good. Simple as that. And we are very clear. Ethically also we are clear. We are hell-bent on delivering what we promise.
Okay, let's talk about Goodwill Ambassadors also. So you had Goodwill Ambassadors like pro runner from Nepal, Golden Girl, right?
Santoshi Shrestha.
And actress from Nepal,
Usha
Rajak. So how do you manage them, coming back to you even time and again?
Again, I don't have to manage them, believe you me. Yes, initially, the first years, we had a lot of people who helped us because the first year I know when I came, it was Nagma who took this, Nagma Shrestha, who took this to another level basically. She was very strong for this event. And then she was not here in the country, she had to leave. She really contributed a lot. And that time it was PinkcareAthon. Then came in, we had Nitisha also, who did her part. It's all like, people do their part and then they are on another world. Everybody is busy. Last year we had Usha, who wanted to always be a part of it. And now came a time where Usha is somebody who's come on her own accord. She felt very strongly with the event. She's been following the event. And she's very happy doing it. Whatever little thing that she wanted to do, she did it last year. This year also, I just had to tell her. I said, we're doing this. I'm in. Santoshi has started basically running competitions with us in 2017. She just started running and she was a winner that year too in 10 kilometers. She was a continuous champion in 10 kilometers because 21 kilometers was being dominated by Kanchi Maya Koju. Champion, another champion. She's, I think, settled in Australia now. And these people took this event to another level. Santoshi continued supporting us, but due to her preoccupation with other marathons, because a marathon runner can't run continuously, she has to face her runs. She was not able to run for the last, and even 24 she didn't run, 25 she didn't run. Luckily, this time she's running 21 kilometers. So now anybody thinking of winning 21 kilometers, so they have to compete with her. Yes, absolutely. So either they'll compete with her or they'll go to 10 kilometers.
So they might also can set the good record if they would be able.
Absolutely.
Right? It's a really interesting place to visit because we have diverse people coming, right? There are a group of people differently abled also. Yes. And there are also a group of people who have been, going through cancer or who had faced cancer once in their lifetime.
Last year also we had a lot of physically challenged people. There were people on wheelchairs. And then of course the cancer survivors also there. It feels good when you have such people around. Because they also need to be inspired. I've seen, you follow these Paralympics. You see these people who are physically challenged. Watching them, we feel challenged. They're so good. So that is the whole thing. They also need to be part of this. And when they come, at the end of the day, when we talk about social responsibilities, it feels good. It feels good. And sharing happiness always feels good. Although it's just a one-day event. See, we're not a trust. We don't go collecting money. Namraj Joshi does not take money out from Nepal. So none of that thing is there. At the end of the day, what does one feel? Yes, we did it. That's the only feeling. And at how we did it. We say we did it when we see the event happening well, ladies are happy, and they go home happily. Because on that day at least, the whole house will be lit. The next day is not my responsibility.
Exactly. As you said that you don't take anything from Nepal, right?
I take only goodwill and blessing.
So how much do you take from India to invest to Nepal then?
It's quite a lot. See, the day I come here and think of coming and staying here, meter is on. So that's okay. That is something which I love doing. So probably what I will have to do is
have you ever calculated how much you have spent so far since 2017?
No, I don't want to get into that. You know why? There's no point.
You're content though, fully.
What is the point? Because there's nothing that I need to discuss with anybody. I don't owe anybody anything. Okay, it's not that my vendors have not been paid or not paid anybody. So
you would have never come to Nepal if that was the case, right?
I have not done it. And why do I need to come and do here? I do a lot of events back in Mumbai also. For me, they are money making. I have my own business that I do. So I'm happy with what I do. And there are a lot of things that I do on a quiet. Here also, this also I would have done on a quiet, but this is not possible on a quiet where I can collect 1,000 women and do this. It's not possible on a quiet. So we're doing it openly.
Okay, since you were also once into Subij, I'd like to ask this question in a very candid way. And the question is, once you were also into Indian ad industry, right? So how does it feel like to remain among so many men and you're only a man? I'm like so many. How does it feel like to be among so many women and you're only the man? Do you feel like you're a stud or you have some style to flaunt? How does it feel like?
I think you should be telling me that because you've been knowing me for quite a few years. I don't like a lot of attention also, and it's not that I'm made to get attention also. There's nothing. I'm just an ordinary person like anybody else here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make me feel happy. Yes, being part of that industry also was something that you get. The phases of life. You go in there. You want to see whether it will work for you, and then you realize no, this is not made for you. But yes, I had my trysts in the industry. I did quite a few ad films initially, was involved with a company that used to produce serials, and while producing serials, what happens is you get onto the screen also, so I had the opportunity of playing also. But despite not wanting to be a part of the industry has always been attached to me in some way or the other. I have been. Now, see, everything happened when you're quietly sitting, your son gets into the industry. So that same thing happened with me as far as Kailash also is concerned. Now, Kailash is something sometimes I feel enough. I've done so much, more than 50 plus parikramas of Mount Kailash. I've taken more than thousands of yatris to Kailash. But no, the Lord, and I don't mark it. The Lord says, no, you have to come. Of course, I love coming there. I crave to go there. But then once you feel enough, how long can you just continue walking there? One day we all have to go there. Once our souls will go there, body will remain here. But that's how it is. So there also, believe you me, 80% of the yatris are women. So probably I'm blessed by Lord Shiva where I get to go to Kailash. And here also, it's just that it just comes there. I'm basically born to serve.
Women especially.
I love
so
it.
That's how you understand their pain. And
I love it.
You
If I can
initiated
be
it.
because see, men have everything going for them. Women also don't need me. I mean, they don't need. Women haven't said that you come and do the event here, but I'm doing it.
Something attracted you to do this kind of event.
A lot of things. It was a lot of incidents, which of course I wouldn't want to say because I don't want to encash
Someday,
on those.
probably,
No, I
in
will
the
never
next
say it.
edition of
I will never say it. I don't want to, make.
bring out everything
No, it's not necessary.
on the table.
It's not necessary.
Something should be hidden secret and it will go with you.
Yeah, definitely. Why? I mean, why try to make capital out of something that people in your family or outside have suffered? No point. Just that let everybody feel happy because those are not good things. Don't make you feel good, but at the same time, the others should not go through it. And that's the whole thing. Why I say is women have to be active physically. It's not only women, even men have to for that matter. Okay, but especially women because nobody really cares for women when they come to a certain age. They're left all alone. The kids are in their own world. The man, if he's made good money and he has his will in his hand, the son will still take care of him because he knows. Otherwise, this will go to somebody else. But a woman has nothing like that. And they have to take care of themselves because we don't realize that. Tell me something. Don't you feel like you need to be walking and on your feet before you say goodbye to the world? How will that be possible? By being active physically, doing good things, eating well. So that is a simple thing. So that is all that I tell ladies. And it's not only me, a lot of people do that. And that is the whole concept of this event. A lot of ladies have come here way past 60 or maybe mid 50s. And when they come there, at the end of the day, they're not somebody who are into, everybody goes to gym or who runs doesn't come there. It's just a woman comes there to just have a feel or she's heard about us or the event. When they come there, the next that I hear is they've already joined some group or the other. It could be a gym, it could be a Zumba. So that's the whole idea.
Exactly.
That's the whole idea. And people keep asking me, what do you achieve in one day?
That is
There
what-
is no yardstick. Even if one woman joins a gym and that's what we're happy about. These are not tangible results that we're looking at. And it has happened. Now, for example, if a woman comes and she sees, or whatever we post, if she sees another woman dancing and moving in that way, she'll say, I can also do it. Something stops her. So this is where we push them. When they come there, initially They keep watching the others. They are not able to do that. It doesn't matter. I have seen people who are away from a lot of things. They are inhibited about doing something. I have seen in Hindi, they say, गधा भी घोड़ा बन जाता है, because he works hard. बन जाता है.
It also needs awareness, right?
Absolutely.
And that's the
what
awareness
we have
we're
been
bringing
doing.
here in Nepal.
That's the whole idea. And it doesn't matter the next day. Continue. Next year we meet again. Simple as that.
We'll start from
I'll
again.
come and stay for a month in the cold.
And you
have
start
my
from
black
scratch.
coffees.
And you enjoy that vibe in Kathmandu.
Of course I do. I do. And I give my wife some space. When I am here, she has a space back.
So why can't you have her here? I think in some events
that
it was
again, it's her choice. She wants to be here, she'll be here. It was Janish's choice. He's coming this year. They need to decide for themselves. We are not forcing any lady to come and join us. Well, she goes to a lot of things there. They have their own group. She's into Zumba. She's into yoga. She does aerobics once a week. So it's basically...
What's her origin,
we practice
by the way?
what we preach.
What's her origin, by the way?
She's from Maharashtra.
Okay.
And
so it makes sense.
A Mumbai bred. She's born and brought up in Mumbai, but she's from the district where Shivaji Maharaj comes from. So if I'm proud of my Gorkha blood, she's proud of a Maratha lineage. It's like that.
Lovely combination.
Yeah. Fighter combination. A Gorkha Maratha combination. You just need to have a Sikh now. I said these three, I have respect for these three communities. Not that I don't respect the others, but these three communities are... They'll give you, goosebumps.
The vibes, I mean, like that extended to the
It's beyond description, actually. You talk about the Sikhs, you talk about the Gorkhas, talk about the Marathas, nobody can match them. No.
Okay, good luck with the vibes you're sharing at home and here at Kathmandu. We're so happy to have PinkcareAthon one more time with Laser Support. So before we take leave, is there anything that you want to specially mention to the audience?
Nothing. Support us. Support the movement that we've started. And it is something that will remain. I wanted to be a part of the Kathmandu event circuit for years to come. Let this be, because it's not for us. It's for the society. So let's roar together.
Well, let's roar together indeed. So before we take leave, I would like to take this phrase you have taken. I found it really very enlightening, You said we should not capitalize pen. You said that, right? Indeed. It's not the pen we're capitalizing. We're having fun and extending energies, good vibes, and extending networks also. That's what we need to get going. So especially this message is for women, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you for saying so. So we'll meet one more time,
Sure.
and I'd like to extend a very good luck to your event.
Thank you so much. We are doing it together, and thank you so much for having me here.
With pleasure.
Felt nice sharing.
With pleasure. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much for being with us. Keep watching. We'll meet you again